Hello.
What's going on, everybody?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I think I screwed up and hit the wrong screen first.
It's all right. It flashed
all right.
and then
you know
flashed
what?
off.
Life happens.
Yeah, especially when you're around.
Well,
Yo, DJ.
we had a little printer mishap.
Not we, you.
Hey, Ron, what's happening?
Oh, wow. You see him before I see him.
Hey, Ron hasn't been on in a while. Jay
while.
Vaughn's back on. He took a little break.
Nice.
It's awesome to see you back, bro.
Everybody should do
Hell
that
yeah.
sometimes.
Jessica, good evening. We've got some funny ass shit to start out with here in a minute because we have to be good for the first 30 seconds. So we're just going to be quiet. We're just not going to talk for a minute because 5 seconds before I literally started launching this show, and I'm not going to.
Do you like Greg's pineapple shirt?
Old
I like
Navy.
it. It looks good on. I wasn't
Old
crazy.
Navy,
I wasn't
30.
100.
This is the most expensive thing I've ever bought from fucking Old Navy. Oh, God damn it, I did it.
You made 30 seconds. It's
Okay,
fine.
good. The most expensive thing
Swinger shirt
I've
on,
ever bought from Old Navy was
I wasn't crazy about it.
Pineapple
And that's
shirt.
the exact thing I said when you bought it. I go, are we swingers now? But I like it on.
I
It's
don't
a good
think
color for
anybody
you.
noticed my shirt the other night last Wednesday, though.
What was it? I don't remember.
I'm every woman.
Oh.
And it's got...
Some people did.
Did they? Because I was kind of hidden
That was
behind
last Friday.
camera. You're behind all the bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's... What's her name? Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I'm
Some
every
people,
woman.
somebody did.
So, yeah. Hey, Alex, what's going on? Guys, we got a fucking fun show to talk about tonight. So, what did you say 5 seconds before we went
I came
live?
up here and I was like getting ready, setting stuff up, turning on, getting my, my setup done. And I saw clit wrestling from Wednesday's show.
Repeat what you just said.
Clit wrestling. I think it was
With the T, not clip.
No, clit. I think it was Ruben.
Is that like scissoring?
I don't know, but I looked it up. I haven't watched a video yet, but they're all in a wrestling ring, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And
you need to go into some detail on this because
there's different ones, like some are sitting on a dude's face. Another
is that
one
wrestling?
is like,
is that wrestling?
I guess it's wrestling if you're in a wrestling ring.
Wrestling.
But I was looking at it and I was like, oh, okay. Wow.
So I'm thinking through this logically, like Spock, right? And like you go, okay, so how much?
When they got him in chokehold, they're all naked. They got him in chokehold.
We just released a jujitsu show last night, and I'm
like, this is not. I mean, I guess it's wrestling. You're in a
like
wrestling.
you just get a figure four around.
This guy literally does have a figure four around. It's kind of funny. But anyways, I'm gonna turn it off.
So go
now.
Google that and find out about clit wrestling.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. I just was like, I wonder if there really is something like that. And sure enough, I mean, I don't know why I doubt our boys. They always everything they've said so far has delivered on point.
Who said that? Was that Ruben?
I think it might have been Ruben. There were a couple different types of what do you call that? Like kind of couple things thrown out there, like
fetishes. Not
fetish, but like I can't even remember what we were talking about on Wednesday. They were like clit wrestling and somebody else called it something else.
Oh, because of the boxer? Like we were talking about the sheath stuff, maybe?
No,
like that led down a deep, dark hole of
it was at the beginning,
wrestling.
I think. It was at the beginning of the show. But yeah, so clit wrestling, it is a
Telling
thing
you,
on
it's
porn.
a thing. Who knows? Welcome to the bars.
I mean, should I really be surprised? If people can think it, they'll do it in porn, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome to the bar is open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is Beth.
Cheers.
Thank you guys for joining us. Cheers. I get to drink with my lady tonight. She's got a few drinks in her. Maybe a couple drinks. Was that your first one? Still,
I was saving myself for the show. One of us has to be.
Fucking right. We got pizza downstairs, so Beth's already starving to death. So we came up on the show. So she's gonna try and shut us down early, which is not gonna happen.
Oh, so
we've got a ton of shit.
We are trying the pepperoni stuffed crust pizza for the first time. I turned the oven on to kick on at 10:30 because I have a feeling that needs to be warm to be good. I'm gonna just throw it on I'm gonna throw it on a pizza stone, stick in that oven for 5 minutes.
Slapping clams, what DJ said.
Okay, that's another one now I gotta look up.
She's got a list of shit.
What I need to do is I need to look at it before the show so I can actually watch a video.
All the notes are, I keep every single page that we keep. And eventually, like after a year, I throw them all away.
Why do you keep them so long? You were worse than my mom.
Because we use both sides of all the notes,
yes,
right?
we do.
So we save paper because we're paper
Well, pretty soon it's gonna be $50 for a thing of
A ream of paper.
A paper.
We're gonna be using paper plates and just
It's gonna be
throwing them
paper
through.
towels. The jam you had earlier.
That's actually a really good idea.
The jam you had earlier is gonna be worse with the paper
put
towel.
a roll on the wall. Just cut it down to like 8 1/4 or whatever it is.
Yeah, you're
8
gonna
and a
have
half.
to cut the thing.
Yeah,
Corner off.
it'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
funny.
Bumping uglies. I've heard that one.
I've heard that's not shocking.
That's old school.
Yeah,
That's bumping uglies. Is old school.
That's original talk there.
Yeah, that's a good one though. That one stands though. You know what I mean? Check us out on the Bars Open with Beth and Greg on all the social media.
Just because Greg
stuff.
loves a fun button-up shirt too. I bought you one shirt like that one time, and ever since then you've been hooked.
Yep, and they cover a concealed carry really, really well.
There you go.
So I wear these pretty frequently.
And they're lightweight too, which is great this time of year.
So, you wear like a tight t-shirt, kind of, a medium that I like to wear.
Yeah.
Can't really conceal too well with those. Kind of have a, little baggy. Allison, get over to the YouTube channel like I always
we can
tell
see you.
So we can see you and you can
It's
see
just
everybody
chicks.
else. But thank you for joining on the Facebook. You'll be over there in a minute.
Thanks, DJ, for educating me on that.
So check us out on YouTube. Smash the like and subscribe. All the good stuff. If you're on the audio version of this, I'll post all the pictures later on out to.
We're not posting anything of clit
no
wrestling.
smashing clips.
No clit wrestling photos will be advertised on Instagram.
But I did put the picture of like last week on Instagram. In Instagram and Facebook on the Bars Open page. I try and put all the pictures I can, right, from the show, so people if they're listening along, they can go out there and check them out and be like, okay, what are they talking about? Get a little reference, especially if you're on iTunes or something. You can literally same time go out and look at the pictures.
Right.
So I'll reference the episode
We do that when
number.
we watch Scared to Death. I'll go out and Instagram and look at the pictures that they.
And I do the
pop up
same
there.
kind of thing, right?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. And the idea is that you can see what the fuck we just posted,
right?
Basically in real time. And I try
listening, right?
Yeah, I try and do that, but we're not. Yeah, there's no.
There'll be no.
Fairly certain we're not allowed to put
Pretty sure we'd be
smashing
banned.
clits out
Wrestling
there.
clips.
Oh yeah.
Smashing clams or slapping clams.
Slapping clams. Smashing. These are all like amazing band names.
Jessica says, I really hate that it's sun is out. I feel like it's too early to drink. And you're the exact opposite. You love this time of year.
Dude, this is my favorite time of year. Yeah, when the sun is out until 9 o'clock.
Oh, David said he enjoyed the BJJ episode.
Good. Thank you for watching, David. Man, I hope you guys like that. Little bit different. So I'm going to be doing another one with my buddy. May have to adjust the time, like the record time. So I was going to record on Sunday, but I'm going to watch my
buddy
teammate fight. He's going to be on UFC Fight Pass, I guess it is.
Fight channel. No, it's
UFC
app.
Fight. It's the UFC app, but it's the
free
Fight
stuff.
Pass, whatever.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And he's fighting on Sunday. So I was supposed to record on Sunday, but after looking at all my notes with him, it's going to be a long show. And my buddy is a
long distance runner,
ultra runner. So he runs. This is like one of my best friends I've known since I was 12 years old. And he was 14 at the time. Our birthday's same day, TJ Gardner. And he's gone through a lot of shit in his life, and he's a recovering addict or alcoholic and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's recovering alcoholic.
And so there's a lot to go into and unpack with that story, and like kind of what got him into that. But so I've got that coming up. We did the one with the mindfulness one. That was fucking
David said he watched that one too.
Good.
And then DJ said he's only up
last night
because he took a short nap, but he's still struggling to stay awake.
Stay awake, bro. Come on, go get yourself a little Strike Force or a little Cardomax or something. You got it, So then we'll have TJ on. I'm hoping I can get it done Sunday morning before I go.
Yeah, good.
Well, I'm thinking like 11 o'clock in the morning.
What time do you have to leave for the fight?
That doesn't start till like 2.
I thought the fight was at 1.
It's 2:30 or something like that. It's when I talked to the team the other last night rather. And then on top of that, we've got, like I said, my physical therapist, the guy that keeps my shit.
I need to go
working.
see him actually.
Cracks my back and not just he's not just chiropractor. He's a
all
physical
sorts
therapist.
of things. He's a physical therapist, a chiropractor.
He can do it all. And he was a boxer, and he's the guy that does all the physical therapy for all of the people I work out with
at your gym. Yeah.
Yeah. So more shit to come on that in that kind of sense.
600 miles in one day, DJ. Wow.
You drove? What the fuck? Where'd you go?
Did you do it for his job?
I don't know. What'd you, DJ? Come on,
your
man.
job?
You like the pineapple shirt? Thank you very much. Swinging. We're swinging around here.
No, we're not swinging.
Oh. I gotta get to what color light bulb are we supposed to use for that?
Red or green, plus
Something
the
like
rocks, plus the upside down pineapple.
The upside down pineapples in the
grocery store. Is that what it is? And then it's the big boulders in your front yard.
So which grocery store are you going to swing?
I'm not.
No, if you were to.
Fucking HEB right by the house. You know what? No, I'm going to Dallas.
I'm going to Austin or something.
Not even going to Austin. Too many hippies that don't bathe. I'm going to Dallas.
Thinking about the age demographic.
I'm going to Dallas, Fort Worth.
Yeah, I'm not going to the one across the street. That's for shit, sure.
Maybe. Well, no, because
I'm not going. I meant the Walmart. I'm definitely not going to the Walmart.
Oh, hail to the no.
No.
I'd rather go without.
What's your favorite store to
go to the Walmart?
AJ's would have been a fucking perfect one in Phoenix.
So there's
AJ's.
the HEB. There's the HEB.
At least if they're old ladies or whatever, they're fucking loaded.
So there's a
you can't afford to shop there,
type store, HEB type store on Broadway. They're like boutique type stores that probably would not be too shabby. A house in Terrell Hills, the neighborhood I used to live in, that was very far from this house, just sold the most expensive house in Terrell Hills in history, and it was like
a couple $1,000,000,
like
right?
$3
I remember you talking about that.
Well, no, this was a different one. This was
another one.
Yeah, another one is beautiful. I might have walked by it when I was doing my running back then, but it was funny because the house was originally built by parents that bought it or built it and bought it for their daughter as a wedding gift. Hello, fucking loaded parents.
I mean,
oh yeah, that's hard. My niece's husband does that.
What?
Drives, like, it's not as bad now because his
so DJ said he went back and forth to get his daughter. Yeah, no, that's totally cool. Yeah, I mean,
when they were in Wisconsin, I think he was still driving together.
Yeah, it's a challenge, but you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah,
fuck it, it's all good. AJ's Fine Foods. Yep, we used to go get there. We go there and get sushi or get sandwiches,
fancy desserts. They had really good we'd go there and get sandwiches and desserts like on Sundays every once in a while. We'd be like, let's go get AJ's for dinner.
Their sushi was dope as fuck.
I don't eat sushi from a grocery store. Period.
Dude, they had
period.
It's kind of like you're a fucking
period. I won't even eat it from HEB. We're pushing it when I eat it in a sushi restaurant.
That's bullshit. We lived in Arizona. You went to Kauai, which was
loved that
most amazing place.
But we haven't found anything.
We literally would go celebrate New Year's Eve at a sushi restaurant.
It was so much fun.
That the lady, she loved us. We loved her.
We got invited to her birthday parties.
I'm telling you, I would move back to Phoenix
just for Kauai's,
just for food, just for the fucking restaurants.
Nah, we have some good restaurants here, but I would go for
not like there, dude.
Hot bagels and our pool.
Yep. That's it.
Hot
3
bagels
goddamn
was
things.
A bagel, like a New York
2
bagel
restaurants
shop.
and a pool, and I'm moving back.
And within a block from our house, that was the
So what does it take?
And then Starbucks was over there.
What does it take?
And then Dunkin' Donuts is over there now.
So I got to be careful with that question because we moved here for a specific reason.
We got to stay. We've never stayed in a house longer than 5 years.
Yeah.
And if we move, Celine and Travis, they'll murder us. They'll murder us.
Yeah. All good now. So tonight's show is literally called Busted Lying to Your
Speaking of the Benzaquays
Parents. We'll keep it on the DL. You said it once, but nobody knows who they are.
No, nobody knows.
So I roll out to I'm in meetings all morning. I roll out to the garage. We'll keep the kids' names anonymous. Child A, Child B. Child A is the older one.
I was going to say A is older, right?
Yeah.
B is.
Child A.
It's funny because A and B fits them.
So I roll out to the garage.
Did you do that on purpose?
What?
Never mind. I'll tell you after. You're not
Child A. Oh, that fucking right. I just realized it. Yeah. Comes out, rolls around the corner.
Oh, so Nico said Kauai's. Yes, it's on the north side of town on Happy Valley and 67th.
67th Ave and Happy Valley.
And there's a little shopping center in there that has a Fry's.
ALW, what's going on?
And on the very end is Hot Bagels.
Yep.
New York Bagel Shop. And then 2
Dude, that bagel shop is fucking
three or
dope.
four stores down was the Kauai's.
Kauai's, and the lady was so nice.
She was such a party queen, dude. Like,
yeah, she would do like this dope ass, and it was her and her kids that like ran the place,
and the waiters.
And the I think half the waiters, or maybe a couple of them, I don't say half of them, but a couple of them were her daughters. They were pretty young.
Family.
Yeah, and family. Yeah.
But
dude, it was so good.
It's so good.
So good. Hero rolls.
Buc-ee's gas station. Every road trip ALW. She said,
dude, it's right down the road.
Buc-ee's. We're gonna go. We're gonna stop tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll hit Buc-ee's on the way out to Austin.
We'll hit Buc-ee's next Thursday on the way out to Padre too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to South Padre. So we'll be doing a show live from the townhouse or condo or whatever the fuck we're staying at next Friday in South Padre.
And we're going to do a whiskey tasting then, right?
We're going to definitely do a whiskey tasting because we're on fucking vacation.
PTO, bitch.
But what I wanted to say, I don't remember. Oh, so real quick.
A and B.
A and B.
B comes.
A comes over.
Oh, both of them, right?
The older child.
Okay.
Rolls around. She's narking on her sister. And she goes, hey, B downloaded an app to her phone and she's got a virus on it. I'm like, okay, so I'm like, what kind of phone is it, right?
It's an iPhone.
It's an iPhone. And I'm like, what the fuck? So long story short, I call B over. I'm like, hey, B, get me your fucking phone because mom's inside.
Trying to work.
Well, trying to work and also calling back and forth with
trying to get Apple schedule.
Trying to figure it out, right? I'm like, bring me the phone. I know how to like reboot it and do all this stuff and all this shit, right? And like, it's very hard. Like, you get some of you guys are tech people or whatever. Like, throw it out there. I've never seen an iPhone truly get hacked. Like, personally, that's why we have iPhones for work phones, right? Like, the company that shall not be named. Like we aren't allowed to have Androids.
Yes, you are.
Are you? I didn't think we were.
You are.
Okay. I didn't think we were.
I think it's gotten harder to hack phones, period.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
So long story short.
She goes, I downloaded this app and it changed my screensaver and it changed this. Meanwhile, she's doing this like little dance, like, I can't stay still. I can't stay still. Right.
Which we're learning is her tell.
It's her tell. And I literally looked at her and was like, you okay, kid? Right. And this is, we're really close to our neighbors. So it's like, I'm Uncle Greg. She's
ALW, put it on your bucket list. It's Brad. You can buy anything there.
Yeah. You can get bikini.
Home decor, bikinis, food, gas,
fucking
alcohol,
giant buffalo head, whatever you need.
Buffalo head. That's not true.
Can of Skull.
You can get a can of Skull. You can get some candied nuts.
You can get some amazing brisket sandwiches.
Oh.
So
okay,
we go back and I'm like, what the hell? So I reset it. I'm like, I took her memory card out and all this stuff, right? So long story short, they go to Apple.
Hold on. Okay. So this is where I think it starts to get funny because as they're walking in the Apple store, Bella starts to change her story.
Oh.
She goes, I might have accidentally downloaded that picture. I don't think it came up by itself. I think I maybe accidentally did it. And Celine was like, what? She's like, I'm pretty sure I accidentally did it. And she was
Stop using names.
Oh, fuck. I can't.
Okay, just tell the story.
Mom Dad says, okay, you want to tell me what's going on? She's like, no, I think I did it. But yeah, it's still that app I downloaded is ruining it.
So on the screen, it looks like
a calculator.
Well, no.
Oh, I thought it looked like a calculator.
She's got a 6-digit code or whatever. It's totally fine. Whatever. It's like instead of having a 4, she's got a 6. But I would touch it and it looked basically like you had like an overlay on top of it.
Okay.
Right. So it basically like made your screen look blurry.
Okay.
Right. Like a weird shit that's happened to me in the past. And we'll go into that in like a quick detail. So I reset it. Like with the hard resets and doing all the stuff. So, yeah.
And so they're on their way in the store. So she's changed that story, right? And so they're working with the Apple dude. And the Apple dude is like Bella's told him her story. Fuck, there's my name again. Sorry, I can't help it. I can't do it. The guy's trying to be really cool. Like he's like, well, I mean, I usually only see this if it's been dropped in water.
He's worked with children before.
Yeah, well, and he's trying not to get her in trouble, but he's trying to
being
also
the cool
tell
dude
them
at
what's wrong. And so that's when Bella goes, well, my mom asked me to plug her phone in, and I might have dropped it in the sink, and it might have gotten in some water.
And it's 8. I think it was an iPhone 8.
I think so too.
Something like that. So they didn't. I don't know that. I don't remember the iPhone. Like at what level they have the
waterproof. It wasn't that one. It's,
or whatever.
I think
like
it starts
10
at
plus or
10 or 11.
Yeah,
like yours is water resistant.
Not anymore. Mine's broken as shit.
Yeah, mine is waterproof to
resistant.
No, waterproof to like 50 meters or something.
Yeah, whatever.
Or is that my watch? Anyways, they're both waterproof to a certain level.
You still got one in a lake in Arizona, by the way. Inside of a
never
packet.
gonna let that die, are you?
Pouch. It's probably,
are you?
If I could charge that thing, it would probably turn.
You're
on.
never gonna let that down. The man who's gone through so many phones that should probably shut his mouth.
Did you?
Anyway, so that's so funny,
Davey.
Jessica. So it was either $150 to get the phone fixed, or just add it on to service for a certain amount of money. But then they found out that there was still a balance on the phone, so they had to pay off the balance.
It was just a long story.
And then it caused World War III
all day
when A found out that B got
a new phone,
an iPhone 12.
So you have now older sister's pissed,
not happy
that younger sister got.
I got over it eventually, but I'm like, wow, this is what happens when you have kids.
But that's what brought the whole thing. It was an innocent mistake. Like
Well, so here's the thing. Dad thinks that she had her phone with her in the bath when she took a bubble bath the other day.
Said too.
And that she probably dropped it actually in the bathtub.
That's what. Yeah, that's what.
And didn't tell anybody, so they didn't stick it in rice, which might have saved it.
No,
but
it wouldn't have. I when she came over, like, hey, we're hanging out, I was like, come here, and I was like, just be honest, it's okay. And she's like, I know.
Well, and it was so funny because when Selena and I were talking, she tried to be all set, like, don't I need money, Mom? And she was like, because this one Selena was still
Mom's like, I want to murder you.
Yeah, Mom was still pretty fresh off the anger bus, So she was like, you need to go inside, and she was like, fine, I won't give you money. I was like, oh, don't be smarty pants right now.
That's what it comes down to. Is like, what have you guys done, or what have we done?
Have your kids lied to you?
Yeah, have your kids?
Did you lie as a kid?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Well, I did too, but we all know I'm a horrible liar.
But at least you give it the fucking. And I've got an article that I'll cover here in a minute. So I threw it out onto Instagram. So if you guys, what are some dumbass lies you guys have told to your parents that you totally got fucking busted with, right? Allison said, I once dropped my phone in a toilet and quickly retrieved it, and it worked with no damage. That's a newer phone. Like,
maybe not. She might have gotten it so quickly that it didn't
I've walked into my pool twice within 6 months with brand new phones.
And then soaked it on the bachelor cruise for TJ's bachelor.
So that's 3 phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've
like a 10
year
month period.
Yeah,
10
like
to 12 month
ruined
period.
3 phones.
That's why it's funny that you give me so much crap about the lake phone.
So it's legit, right? So
Davey's watching.
Couple folks said one time my daughter hid my wallet. I didn't know that till I canceled all my debit cards.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And you go,
and that's such a pain in the ass because I'm going through that now with the card that I lost.
So I reached out to her and I was like, oh my God, I'd throw my kid out of the house. Like, not really, but she goes, well, she was 4 at the time, so I couldn't. Right. And you go, okay, the kid's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh no, you can still get mad. They're smart enough to know better. So ALW said, I'm the baby out of 6. Wow. So there's 7 of them total. 6 siblings. Everyone's always mad at me only because I got away with everything.
See, I'm the youngest one too, so I got away with a lot of shit, and I think it was just because my parents.
I'm the youngest one, but I didn't get away with crap because my brother's gotten so much trouble.
Well, my dad left. Well, even when I was young, I don't think I've been trying to think back, but I'm pretty sure I was a time traveler and I don't remember my youth.
You have the worst memory when it comes to
Yeah. Something happened when I was a kid and I was abducted or something, and then what?
Allison said, my daughter once took a rock and scratched my car driver's side door and lied about it. Oh, I would murder.
Then you got to no. That's why you need video cameras on your kids at all all times.
24/7.
Just put a crown of video cameras in 360 degrees, right? That way you can just track every moment
I guess that would work because you're tracking what they do, not tracking them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So another person said, my group of friends and I would all lie about staying at houses, at friends' houses, and then we would go and camp out. I've done that a million times. Like I'd go to like Corey's or maybe not Brian's, but TJ's, and then we would go camp. We would go out to like the pit. That was like our party area. And we would get
everybody would say they're taking it TJ's house, and then you would go out
and get shit face hammered out in the woods, and then half the time we would end up coming back to their house. Or
Jessica said her daughter lied about chopping all her hair off when she was 6. The scissors and the hair were still in the bathroom.
Like, it wasn't me.
I don't know what happened. I woke up like this.
I think I did that too. I think I have a fucking picture when I went.
Did you have bangs?
Dude, I was a child of the fucking 80s, man.
You bowl cut and you cut your bangs off?
Well, my dad was a barber. So he cut my hair, and then I think it was back in the day, it was just like straight. Yeah, it was just kind of like the day and age. And I think I went like, and I cut that shit all the way up. I'm fairly certain I've got one. Joe, my nephew.
Allison said a friend of hers, their kids using their iPad ordered $300 Nerf guns without anyone knowing. $300 worth of Nerf guns. That's a lot of flipping Nerf guns.
That's a lot of Nerf guns. My nephew said I wouldn't even have tried.
Lying?
My brother was pretty hardcore.
Because your brother did all the lies.
He knows them all.
He did them all. So you cannot pull the wool over his eyes.
And then the desert hippie said the first time I got drunk, my parents called. You know, that's just like dumb luck that shit like that happens.
Wait, so they had to be, they're young enough to be
partying or whatever.
When he got drunk the first time?
So he's 24.
Oh, yeah. So totally.
So, like, you know what I mean? I mean, 24 maybe, or they...
Yeah, well, if you have to think about, iPhones have been around for, 10 years.
So he say
he's 14, 15?
15? When I was 14, 15.
And you answered, I'd have been like, I didn't know you called.
Yeah, so 14, 15. Or had my friend
answer and be like, well, he's there somewhere, but
in my age, like my parents didn't drink that much, but they would have like a bottle of vodka or whatever, or a bottle of, I don't know, whiskey or something. And our dumbasses...
Try to put water in it.
Oh yeah, we definitely did.
I had friends that did that. I'm like, and at that age, I was even like, you think that's gonna taste good? And they're like, they'll never know. They don't touch it. Apparently, I'm like,
I swear to God, they never said a fucking word, ever. Not once.
I mean, how much water are we talking?
Oh, that shit. I mean, vodka was. It was like you turned it into water. Like it was like the reverse.
So they never drink it, or they thought it went bad, so they threw it away.
No, you know a difference between like vodka in a glass of water or a stale glass of water on top of that because it's been sitting there in like a cabinet for fucking.
See, like, I didn't do any of that shit because my mom was so damn mean.
But your mom didn't drink. You could have drank it all.
The worst I think I've ever done is.
Was she mean?
She's fucking mean, dude.
Her mom was a little
I was 22 years old, graduated from college, and I still had to wake her up when I came home. The 5 weeks between I graduated from college and got married, I still had to wake her up when I got home so that she could see if I was drunk.
Oh my gosh.
Or what time I came in. So yes.
She's like, Mija, let me smell your breath.
She would make me have full on conversations with her. And eventually when I was 22, I was like, Mom, I'm drunk. I'm not doing this. I'm going to bed.
Like, fuck off. I need to sleep.
She's like, who's drunk? I was like, not me.
Just push her by her head and be like,
listen, little woman. I think the worst thing I ever did was, and I never got busted, steal cigarettes. Because I thought I was cool.
Oh, from like a store?
From my dad.
Oh, no. I used to steal cigarettes. I was allowed to smoke in my house at 16.
Even today, my dad's not a huge, he'll have a beer or a glass of whiskey every once in a while.
Your dad, that was one thing. So if you go back and listen to some of the shows, he was like, I never drank that much.
I think
every once in a while now.
I never saw my parents drink. I saw my dad drunk once. And my mom was so mad at him. Well, this is my mom was still alive.
Yeah,
and this is when I was a kid. Yeah, and but I never saw him drunk.
Lit up, but you know what I mean. He had a good buzz. He's got a good buzz.
But ALW said she did the water thing. Also, ALW, did your parents figure it out?
Allison just said Brian remembers drinking at Greg's house and putting water in that J&B bottle.
That's hilarious. Jessica says I once backed my dad's truck into the neighbor's car. Passenger was smashed. No idea how I got away with that. Oh my gosh.
You got lucky is what happened.
That's funny.
Allison said I once threw a party at my house when my family was out of town.
I mean, I think it's all a rite of passage, but I think you have to be smart about what you lie. about.
Okay,
so here's an example. The lie, the little white lie that was told about the phone. She started getting nervous about it as she's walking in
she got nervous standing next to me as soon as she's.
Well, but walking into the Apple store,
her little dance
she
thing.
started to be like, "Oh, my cover story is going to start unraveling."
Yep.
So you got to know, you got to like wait, like
that's
what's
the funniest part about it.
I'm going to get
like,
busted.
Just be honest, that's why I was like, I wasn't mad at her or anything like that. It's like took fucking 5 minutes of my time, and I was like 10 minutes of my time, and I was honestly trying to figure it out for her, but it's like I'd rather her just kind of. I mean, every parent. It costs a few $100. It's a mistake. It's a mistake, but it's just kind of owning up to it.
But did you hear what she has to do?
No.
To make up for the cost of this new phone, she has to clean every single baseboard in the house tomorrow.
Good for her.
So Celine was like, "This is what you got to do."
Good for her.
And I mean, even the ones behind the toilet,
because that little girl's birthday is coming.
And she's not getting a birthday party anymore.
Oh fuck!
She can have friends spend the night, but mom's not paying for anything.
Ooh.
So,
dun, dun, dun.
So yeah.
You know what? I mean, again, like going back to like people who throw parties.
Nothing gets past me with my kids. You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
That's exactly it. So it's fun. That's kind of the funny part. It's like I've literally tried every single thing in my entire life.
Yeah.
On my mom always caught me.
I'm a horrible liar. You even know when I'm lying. Like I don't look at you. I can't look at you in the eyes when I lie. I'll be like, sorry. You're like, babe, look at me. I'm like, I am looking at you.
Right. Like I've literally given keys to my house to my friends to throw parties while I was out of town.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Well, those are the days. They had some good parties. I was forced to be out of my house to go to family functions.
You're like, I'm going to make you pay. Yep. ALW says she's a horrible liar too. I think if you're I feel too guilty.
Yeah, you have a definite guilty conscience.
Here's the other thing that happens when you lie. You have to remember what you said. And sometimes
you can get twisted.
That can be really hard. Right? Yeah, you're like, wait, what did I tell them? So why lie? Just
fucking be honest.
Especially at this age, I'm like, what are you gonna ground me? Are you gonna take away my car? You gonna stop my allowance?
So like as an adult, it's a different thing, of course.
Right.
Everybody tells white lies, right? And then so I found this little article about that specifically, right? And it's like it actually helps kids develop, believe it or not.
Lying?
Yeah. The truth about lying, right? So it says so there's this study that was done. It's like learning to fib is an important step in your child's development. So it's fibbing, like everybody does it, like no matter what, right? So no matter what, you do it to protect somebody's feelings. You do it, and even if it's just some minor thing, like how you feeling? Like maybe you're.
Do you like this shirt? Yeah.
Maybe you're really, really sick,
right?
Like you're like, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, but you're literally sick, like ill, like or dying or something.
I do that at work.
That's still a white lie.
I don't want to make you use my PTO, so I'm like, I'm fine.
Right. So 3-year-old.
I don't consider that a lie because I'm not saying I'm not sick. I'm just saying I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the actual position.
There's a difference. That's semantics. You have to pay attention to semantics.
So basically it says like 2/3 of kids that they did a study that like if they would take like a piece of chocolate, it's like the chocolate test.
Yes, I didn't eat it. It's all over their face.
Right. And like out of 100 kids, 2/3 of the kids would take one if there was like 5.
Okay.
Because they wouldn't, they thought
they could get away. They won't miss this one.
This one, right? But that's just kind of like children being children. But as an adult, you kind of grow up to know like logically people will count that. You know what I mean? So it's
especially if it's that small of a number.
It's an interesting thing as a child. You need to learn. It's almost like failing.
Right.
Like, hey, there were 5.
Well, you have to understand the consequences of lying, and if you don't do it, you'll never understand
it. Learned, right?
So
it's an interesting kind of thing. But
I think that's where like people as adults who
continue to do that.
Well, they in their head it's semantics. Like I didn't really lie to you. I just didn't tell you
the whole truth,
all of it.
Yeah.
DJ said his dad said he was always one of the best liars and bullshitters he's ever known. Then he hit me with the wisdom. I've taught you everything you know, but I haven't taught you everything I know. So I know because I've done what you've done, but you don't know what I still.
I'm not going to tell you the whole story.
I'm not going to show you my whole card.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, right? It's like we've all done shit. I've done it all. I'm 45 years old. You're 50.
Is the Amber? Because somebody brought up, Jessica brought up, that girl can't keep her life straight or her story straight. Are they
Amber
still
Heard?
in? Are this trial still going on?
Oh yeah.
This is like
I think closing's next week.
It's
yeah,
like week
Jess?
3, right?
Yeah, I think closing's next week or something.
I
like that.
mean,
no,
come
it's like
on.
they're on like week 4 or some shit. But they had a week off. But you go, so it's just an interesting thing. So when you think about your kids, we don't have kids, right? So it's always fun.
I look at the dogs. I'm like, are you lying to me? Did you eat this piece of bread that was up your bum? Or are you
The
lying
only
to
way
me?
we find out if our dog did something wrong is when they poop it out
When
the
they
other end.
shit it out. You ate that motherfucking paper towel, bitch. Lucy.
Or Mick and his...
I remember, and you got mad. You were like, don't leave it where she can get it. I was like, dude, it was on the very back of my desk. That bitch got up there, put her feet on my desk.
That's
and
why
reached.
I've mentioned multiple times my desk right over here, and it's like I have to move all the paper,
Everything with her
like that from lunch or whatever.
Like my plate after I get done, because I use the same. I'm that person. I use the same plate all day long. So whatever I eat breakfast on, I rinse it off.
We're pet parents.
I rinse it off.
You're good.
I put it in the very back.
Cheers, everybody.
So she can't get it, but she still always manages. If I don't rinse it off, she gets the shit that's on
Happy
it.
Friday. I hope you guys are having an amazing
That was fun. Well,
week.
I hope Bella learned something today. I know
You're the worst person.
her mom.
You would never make it
know.
as a CIA agent.
Nope, I wouldn't. I know her mom barely made it
Fucking
today. Barely made it today, but
I want a little bit of whiskey. Which one do I
no,
want?
we said no whiskey.
So I just want a little bit of whiskey. I haven't had whiskey in weeks.
That's how it starts. It's always how it starts.
I'm going to try this J. Henry and Sons. Just a little.
Apparently, we didn't like it.
I don't know. Maybe
wait.
we're...
No, I was thinking
I
of
don't
that
know.
one.
So, next story. Elon Musk is voting Republican. So give me just a second and I'll... So he's come out and said that he is... Cheers, ALW.
Oh, I didn't drink after we cheersed.
In the past, so this is the other day, right? And this is a lead up to a story.
Okay.
So Elon Musk, this tweet was from like 4 or 5 days ago.
TJ, you ain't
like
kidding,
that.
bro.
And he said, in the past, I voted Democrat because they were mostly the kindness party. So, but they have become the party of division and hate. So I can no longer support them and will vote Republican. Now watch their dirty tricks campaign against me unfold.
Oh, he called it, huh?
Yep. So
because I saw something in the news earlier in the week and I was like, look at that.
It's interesting. I just saw this. This is on Apple News.
Okay.
SpaceX rocket fumes hazardous to humans and the climate, scientists warn.
That's what I think I saw.
And you go,
why is it? It's the same rocket fuel that every other rocket uses, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's just their rocket fuel that's bad.
It's just SpaceX.
Yeah.
The darling
They must put additives in it that the other ones
exploration. The guy that's making
America great again.
Well, I don't give a fuck about that. He's literally getting us to
That's what I'm saying.
Mars.
He's getting America to like where we should have been.
Hack job. So this is like, I'm just going to read through this and you're going to fucking be like, what the fuck? It says it looks like the exhaust fumes from SpaceX Falcon 9 rockets and others like it, including Blue Origin, are actually toxic to humans. And I'm reading this in a real sarcastic fucking voice.
I couldn't tell.
And to the planet we all call home. And this is written by Noor Al-Sibai. And I don't know who the fuck that douchebag is, but he
what publication?
He or she. This is on Futurism, which is, well,
never even heard of it.
Futuristic. A new paper in the Journal of Physics of Fluids details how researchers digitally modeled the type of fumes that come from rockets like those made by SpaceX, Blue Origin, and other private rocket manufacturers. Do you think there are any other fuel additives in a private rocket versus fucking NASA when NASA is co-sponsoring SpaceX?
No, there's no difference in any of them. But here's the thing. Jessica goes, he's definitely being threatened and intimidated. Here's the thing. He's rich. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not intimidated and he's not threatened. He's like, bring
Cheers
it.
to fucking Elon.
Cheers.
Definitely tastes better with an ice cube. We believe the problem of the atmospheric pollutants pollution caused by rocket launches is vital. This is I see what's that little cunt's name? That little fucking 18
they don't bring up that the people flew their own individual jets to the
What's her name?
Summit.
The fucking Yeller girl, the little chick from fucking
the yellow girl.
Yeller, the little Neanderthal, Netherland girl, not Neanderthal.
Okay,
Netherlands girl.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it just irritates the shit out of me. So it says, clean it up. Somebody's gonna come up with her name. Greta Van fucking Thun. That's the girl's name. Thunberg.
Isn't she on CNN?
She's on all those.
Oh.
Dear God.
She says threatening his. You think they're threatening his life?
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
Oh yeah. Old Yeller. Yep. Thank you, Nico. Pretty close, but Greta.
They're threatening his life.
He's got so much security around him.
I was gonna say again, he's rich AF.
He is the dude that's like, I've got.
He's got the Suburban that has been totally like tricked out with like.
He's got all
bulletproof.
The Navy. He's the dude that has all the Navy SEALs.
Yeah,
like
and his house is probably like you probably can't even break a window.
Well, he doesn't even own a house. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
He doesn't own a house.
What's he? Where's he? Does he live in a SpaceX rocket?
No, he just lives in different places.
Oh,
that's what he said anyway.
He doesn't want anybody to know where he lives.
No, he's a guy you don't like. If I was that guy and I was worth $2 or $400
he probably lives in a really badass tree house somewhere that nobody has any idea.
That would be. That's how I would.
That's what I would do too. I'd be like,
I'd call that guy from the fucking Discovery Channel. And
I would,
like,
yeah.
Can you build me a tree?
But I wouldn't do it. I'd get somebody to do it for me so that he doesn't know whose house it is and he can't give anybody my address.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
How dare you? Exactly. That fucking Greta Thunberg. Fucking Thunberg.
He made that tweet about if I die suddenly.
But you go like, okay, so this is obviously they're starting to target him.
Yeah.
And this is only just one little piece.
Well,
so they're targeting SpaceX.
You can't disagree with the Dems and media. They fuck you. Here's the thing.
Here's how you fuck
They can't fuck him because he's got so much money. He's like, bring it.
He's fucking with Twitter. Everybody knows about the Twitter bullshit. He's calling them out on that stuff. And saying how many bots, and everybody knows stories about the bots.
I don't think he's I may be overconfident, but I don't think he's going to be the only person voting Republican.
Oh no!
In these upcoming
even
elections.
Bezos has come out and been like,
well,
what the
now
fuck?
It's hitting his bottom pocket.
You hit rich people's fucking bottom line.
They're good until you start hitting theirs, and then they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm above this. I thought we had a deal.
We were having a conversation with our neighbors outside, and we're like, holy fuck, we've lost a quarter of our wealth in 2 months.
Yes.
2 months. You got to keep in mind, like, Beth and I, and that, it's not a braggadocious kind of thing.
We've
it's
been with the company a long time.
We've worked for our company for 20 plus years.
Celebrated 23 years on
and you go like, that's a lot of work and a lot of putting away. And you go like, holy fuck. What happens? And you go,
well, now you're extending my retirement. I mean, you're extending my work time to retire.
Like, if you go, so all of this shit has trickle down effects. This guy, he can absorb it. Elon Musk can absorb this.
Yeah. He's not like, so we don't have kids and we live pretty comfortably.
We're lucky.
But even you and you and I have started to talk about in today's
See you later out ALW. Are you out ALW?
No, she said adios, David. I think David's going to.
Oh, David, you crashing.
He's going to go spend time with his kids. Bye, Dave.
Have a good night.
But I can't imagine, like, I go pick up our groceries, right? And I see all these extra things that people get. Like I told you about a couple weeks ago, somebody had cases of sodas and blah, blah, blah. This past week, it was cases of sparkling water, like the flavored sparkling water. And I'm like, how long till you give that shit up?
I get a 12-pack of what are those things called?
Yeah.
The sparkling, the fancy ones.
Pumpernickels or whatever they're called.
Pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse, a.k.a. pineapple?
Nope.
Grapefruit?
Grapefruit.
But I'm like,
LaCroix.
how long?
I get one thing of LaCroix every month.
We talked about this. I was like, as things start to get more and more expensive, because gas is, Texas is usually cheap. We're already at this is unleaded, only unleaded.
$4.29.
23. Texas is $4.27. At national average is $4.54.
Where are you guys at? Again,
but
I could go out and Google
we already started talking about, okay, so maybe we stop getting dinner out, pick up dinners on Thursday nights and we start cooking.
Sounds dramatic, but it's like it's all going to hit all of us, no matter what, in some way. And I'm not going to give up like going to the gym because that's my stress out.
Right. We're not going to give up alcohol.
Fuck. I'm like, I'm going to start stockpiling. We were talking earlier. I'm like, we're going to go out to the ranch and start shooting shit.
Yeah.
And to start harvesting some.
If there's anything to shoot.
Well, nobody's been out there in a long time. But I start harvesting non-native kind of like deer and shit like that, right? So you go, fuck. what was that one, Allison? Jessica. I can't read that whole thing.
Which one? Oh no, that's just they're talking about. There's supposed rumors that chick, Johnny, what's her name?
Greta Van. No, Amber Heard
had Elon Musk's child, but they don't. They're saying it's.
But he did pay for her defense
because that's why they think because either he has dirt on him or she had his child is what they're saying.
So there's like a sex scandal against.
Well,
him?
He should require that money paid back because that defense attorney sucks balls.
So there's like a sex scandal against him now all of a sudden, and he
did
literally
have sex and now it's wrong?
No, he goes. The girl's coming out and saying that. It's allegedly, whatever, all the above, allegedly.
These are going down way too easy tonight.
Oh, well.
Good thing I didn't
buckle up, kids. So, she said that he was getting a massage from her and he wanted a little winky. You
wanted a happy ending?
Yeah, whatever. So he's like, bullshit, that didn't happen. And he said, I have a very particular
type
thing on me physically.
Oh, he's got some sort of body mark,
or maybe
body mark.
Dick goes like straight.
Or he's got a tattoo that nobody knows about, or a piercing.
And he's like, if you can tell me what that is,
good for him.
Then
call her out,
right? So, but there's also this woman was paid like $250,000. This is I heard this on KFC's little rant that he does on Instagram. That KFC from Barstool that. He had already paid her like $250,000 as a separation. I don't know where I don't know.
That chick?
Yeah. I don't know the
separation.
Exact, like
to keep her mouth shut?
I don't evidently. I don't know. I don't know the whole thing about it. So maybe.
You know what?
Maybe he has mange. Maybe can a guy get cock mange? Is that a thing?
How many of us even listen to this shit anymore and take it seriously?
I don't take anything
seriously. I think most people
anymore.
Go, whatevs. There's bigger problems.
Literally,
people.
he comes out with that meme that I said.
And this is why they do it to draw attention away from the bigger problems.
He literally posted that and said,
he's got mangina.
Right. Her PR, yep.
And ALW said she's depressed over this bullshit. Me too. Like, I won't look at my 401k. I won't. There are things that we can do over time if necessary to tighten up. I don't wanna, but we do what we do.
We can't get overtime. There's no overtime.
No.
Yeah,
unless you work holidays, and we don't work holidays. We won't ever work holidays because we don't man a center.
Well, we wouldn't even get anything anyway.
You do. You get double time when you're a salary person and work holidays.
But we don't do that.
But we don't have a team to lead. Yeah. So,
which is fine.
But okay. So all right. So
leave that for the other folks. But you know what? Everybody, all of us need to literally just come together. And if you need something, it's like, I was thinking about it. It's like, holy shit, like the baby formula stuff. It's like Ross and Jess just had a baby, but it's not.
There's what I did learn today that
there are other people that are
but there are advocates that have been preparing for this and have baby formula able to get. They don't have.
If you need something, reach out to this community and fuck it.
But so we can find it. But it shouldn't be that hard.
I mean, we need to drive something somewhere. We need to do something.
Most powerful nation
in the world,
and we don't have baby
Mexico
formula. We had to go to overseas to get baby formula from other countries. Who knows if it's monitored because they don't have an FDA.
I held my other beer go. Oh. I'm retarded.
You're pretty. You're pretty.
I was looking around like,
wow, you haven't done something like that. I haven't said you're pretty in a long time. You're pretty.
I went full retard.
You went full retard.
Never go full retard.
So, okay, speaking of those going down like water, somebody stole a double-decker bus.
Oh, yeah, dude. I don't have a picture of it, but so funny story. So this guy gets mad hammered, like drunk. Man got so drunk, he stole a double-decker bus to get home.
To get home?
Yep.
Well, at least
a man got so drunk that he ended up stealing a double-decker bus to get home, saying he is unable to remember the unusual ride back to his house after the night out. This guy's 52 years old and had been out with a friend in Dorset. This is in England. It's always in England.
Well, they have double-decker buses.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah.
Do we have double-decker board?
I mean, we might have LA. A couple here and there in LA because they do the tours, but we don't. They're the open ones.
So he said he'd been out with the pair and became separated as he tried to work out how to get back to his home, located 3 miles away in a village.
Just walk. It's not that
far. This guy was caught on CCTV cameras staggering to the town bus station at about 1 a.m. A court heard how a former soldier, stumbled onto the bus and made his way to the top deck and took a nap on the seat. So he just went up there and crashed out, right?
Okay.
Waking up about an hour later and heading downstairs, sitting himself in the driver's wheel.
Fuck it. Let's take it.
He then started the bus.
So they have the keys in them.
Evidently. I don't know if it's just a push. It was in I think it was in a car lot.
You still have to have the key fob on you in order to push start. So they must leave the cars in them.
Like your car.
No, but most cars have to have a key fob to hit the start button. Your cars.
Though, like if it's in a
I'm thinking they probably leave the keys in them.
I don't know. So said he started and he reversed it out of the station before driving towards his house, although not without causing more than 6,000 pounds. So that's probably $7,500 in damage, having crashed into railings in a parked Fiat Panda. As a result of his drunken damage, his drunken damage to the bus and railings came to another $4,500 or $5,000. That's not bad. While the car was written off it doesn't, but all that doesn't matter. So, Seamus Dougal.
That's so Irish.
Yeah,
Irish.
It is, right?
So Irish.
Prosecuting told magistrates in Poole. Is this in Ireland? Is Poole in Ireland?
I have no idea.
I don't know where this fucking place is. It doesn't. I don't have a country. The defendant was seen to stagger into the Poole bus station on CCTV at 1 a.m. He was seen to open the door of the bus. When he climbed up to the top deck, he went to sleep for over an hour and then was seen sitting in the driver's seat and tried to get the bus started. Eventually, he was able to reverse the bus. So I'm like, it's legit a double-decker bus.
That's funny.
But not like a tourist bus.
Not with the one that open on top like no, you see like in rush hour.
Yeah, it's like a double-decker bus.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not an advocate of
poor
drinking
guy.
and driving.
Me neither.
I'm not an advocate of drinking and driving by any means.
Right.
But if you're going to steal a fucking car.
I mean, go big or go home.
While you're drunk.
Unfortunately, here's the horrible thing. The bigger the vehicle, the worse the damage that you could cause as a drunk driver.
Less damage to yourself, though. Because you're surrounded. It'd be like stealing.
No, it's more damage for everybody fucking around you.
Yeah, I know, but it'd be like stealing a tank on your way home from the bar.
Yeah, that's bad for everyone else.
Perfect for you. You're like, I'm safe. I'm warm. I'm cozy.
It's bad for everybody else.
And all I gotta do is do this, like, put my head to this thing and do this thing. Like left, right. And like everything else be damned. Right? Basically. Is that kind of the thing? Like,
I have no idea.
It's called autopilot. Like his brain was turned off because he says he doesn't remember. It's drinking 7 hard AF seltzers.
Brian.
Or any of us.
I know, but we know Brian did
6, you're good.
Oh,
7?
The 7th one? I don't think you're good at 6 either. You just think you are.
This is not a fucking... This is
you just
not
think you are.
A advertisement for them. This is a commentary on the alcohol content.
A fact finding.
This is true facts. This is true life. Hard AFs are dangerous as shit.
Yes, that's why I don't drink them. All right, well, hey.
Nor has my wife let me order another case.
No, I've seen what happens to you.
I'll just stick to my whatever.
Yeah, put that back up. You're only having one, you said.
You're good. Go on.
You're good. Put it back up.
You got the best cities to live in. Let's go.
So every year, there is a new best places to live in the U.S.
There is.
So they've recently done the 2022. Wow, all of a sudden the world went. 2022-23, and a new city is crowned the best city to live in. So I guess for the last couple years,
it's probably not in the Ukraine or the wherever that. Yeah.
So for the last couple years, it's been Boulder, Colorado, and they were usurped. Is that the word?
Usurped.
That's what I said.
Usurped. They were overtaken. Yep.
By
Denver.
No, Huntsville, Alabama.
No, that's not true.
So, number one,
Nope.
been ranked number 1, and it's funny because the video I was watching said he knows a girl that lives in Huntsville, Alabama, and she absolutely loves it.
Is Huntsville rocket? Is it the rocket capital of the world?
They do have a lot of
NASA kind of shit.
Yes. because that's what he said she loves about it.
That may be.
So they were the best place to live. They were listed as the best place to live for 2022-23. And Boulder dropped to number 4.
It is. It's rocket capital of the world. So that's a very important thing because that's a huge. That's where my buddy that I work with, he just moved there because his son works for one of the tech companies.
You want to know what's funny?
Rockets.
A place we used to live came in number 2.
Colorado Springs.
Yep. Yeah. They also beat. It looks much bigger in this picture than it did when we lived there, but I did like I liked Colorado Springs. It's just too damn cold.
Nope. My favorite place I've ever lived.
Really?
I mean, Phoenix is Phoenix. That's always going to be like Phoenix. Like I've got that in my heart.
That's your home.
Yeah.
That's home base.
Like New England, I've lived in New Hampshire. I've lived all over the country. Colorado Springs was the most beautiful place I've ever lived in my entire life.
Too damn cold. And I mean, there was a lot for me personally.
Like, I go up to Breckenridge and we go snowboard and ski.
And there was a lot going on with me personally
with
my mom and other stuff that probably just made it more the worst time in my life.
Maybe that's
that it was the city, but I don't know. It doesn't give me the warm fuzzies, mostly because I froze my ass off.
But dude, working out, you want to lose some fucking weight? Work out in Colorado
Move there, and the first 2 months you'll lose weight just walking.
Yep.
And taking
shit tons of water.
Then the third month you start taking the stairs.
So Huntsville, Alabama.
So Huntsville, Alabama.
Very interesting.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to list them. Hold on. So I got another article that lists them.
It's known as Rocket City.
Huntsville, Alabama. Colorado Springs. Green Bay, Wisconsin.
No, I'm not ever going to.
I'm like, I don't need to ever go so fucking cold there?
Yep, not going to do that.
Number 3.
Like, I think if you move there, you immediately get like ownership of 1% of like the Green Bay Packers. Woo! Something stupid. Like that.
Then Boulder, San Jose. I'm only going to go over the top 10. Raleigh and Durham, North Carolina, which
Raleigh,
I can see that.
Nah, fuck them.
I like those north and southern.
You haven't really been there though. Have you ever been to Raleigh, Durham?
No, I've been.
I lived in Raleigh.
I've been to South Carolina.
It's like, but that was like 25 years ago, 30 years ago. Like,
Fayetteville,
but I do want to go.
Fayetteville, Arkansas.
So I'd like to go. I'd really, you want to go
use
like,
your words.
Go tour.
I want to go to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was like, maybe we do like a road trip. Not anymore, motherfuckers, because gas prices are $4.95 a gallon. So
Portland, Maine.
No, well, you've been there.
I
was born.
Yeah, you were born there.
Yeah, you've been to Portland, Maine.
We
had lobster.
A lot of these places are very cold.
Yeah, you go there during the summer. Yeah.
I don't know that you live there year round. No. Number 9 was Sarasota, Florida.
Jess said they're the nicest people in Wisconsin. Maybe I'll never meet them because I'm not going up there.
Paige just moved from there, and she said it was cold.
She said it was cold AF.
Yeah,
she brought us so 10, much cheese. Like we couldn't eat it. We couldn't eat it.
San Francisco is number 10, which I find hard to believe because it's so expensive.
No, it's a nice place to live if you can afford it. Maybe that's how they should.
Ann Arbor, Michigan. Maybe I should go to Ann Arbor, Michigan. It sounds like it'd be nice.
Sounds like a very. I feel like I know what it looks like.
Like Ann Arbor.
It feels like
you see a sailboat.
Yeah, that's right. Like Lake Winnipesaukee, New Hampshire.
There's a Lake Winnipesaukee.
You've been to Lake Winnipesaukee.
Is that
the big ass lake and just
when we hiked around it?
No.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
And we had lunch on the side when we went up to the mountains with my brother.
Oh, when we went to the little park, that
weird little thing.
Yeah, we didn't go to the lake, babe.
Yeah,
we went to the amusement park.
No, that was Canopy Lake.
Oh, there's too much.
Cheers.
Too much and too long ago.
God damn it. You know what? Cheers, all you motherfuckers.
Cheers.
Hope you guys are having amazing.
All right, so let's keep going.
Monkeypox.
It's not really a thing. One guy from Africa.
Nope.
Yep.
Not one guy.
One guy from Africa. They're testing. They're monitoring everybody who sat around him on the plane. Yes,
I found this article.
I heard it today.
Find anymore.
You didn't really find the article then, did you?
God damn it.
It was a guy. It was a gentleman who had it that traveled on a plane, and they're monitoring.
Well, they said earlier I read
However,
it.
they have
there was like
confirmed
300 cases in 30 countries.
No, it's 4 or 5 people that were around this guy that they're monitoring in the United States, and then there's like one case in another country and one case in another country.
Don't get freaked out about monkeypox because there's also a cure for it.
Well, and
there's a vaccine.
It's way less than what's the other pox?
Smallpox.
Smallpox.
Smallpox is the one that fucks you up.
Yeah, monkeypox
monkeypox
just gives
is
you swollen lymph
You got
nodes, a fever,
finger on your dick or
aches.
something like that for a minute.
But there's only been like 3 confirmed cases.
If
So
you get a thing on your dick,
don't blow it out. Don't be that person that blows it out of the water.
Yeah, and don't shoot your dick off because you'll live.
No more whiskey.
What?
Talking about shooting dicks.
Well, I mean,
Good about.
you don't want it to. It's kind of like if you
I don't have to worry about shooting my
if a
dick off.
zombie bit your arm, you're cutting that bitch off at like just above it, right? And that's how you do it. Like you tourniquet that thing and then you saw it
right after.
Bite on the fucking. And then you saw
watch
it
too
shit
many
off.
zombie movies and you axe it off in this days.
Or whatever it
You
is.
take that big motherfucking axe and you.
Do you axe it off?
You
no,
axe
because
it
that
off.
shatters the bone.
You're not gonna saw that mother. I don't want you to. I don't. That arm is gone. I don't care what happens.
Across it. I mean, just be like.
Okay. Anyways, so
and like
monkeypox is not that big of a deal.
DJ said the smallpox shot is the worst. See, military people had to get all this shit.
What was the one that was circle one that they stopped doing? That we got?
It's one you have on the back of your arm that I don't have.
You don't have?
Had it. No.
I think it.
2 pox.
Shaquille?
Just kidding. Yes.
Okay.
Whatever that one was.
It was 3 things.
Tupac Shakur.
Oh, Shakur. Thank you, Chanel. Anyway.
2 pox inoculation. That was the one.
Keeps you from getting shot.
Cha-cha. Pow. You know what? Fuck it.
Okay, so
it's Friday.
We're gonna bypass trying to scare people.
No, that wasn't scaring people. I thought it was kind of funny that now that's all of a sudden
FDA approves a pill that tracks.
Oh yes, you guys ready for Big Brother to come fuck with you guys?
Wait, what?
Hang on, I gotta find this one. FDA. This is directly from the FDA's website. This is
bed middle finger.
FDA.gov.
I think DJ was the one that said they're a 3-letter government. What do you say?
FDA approves pill with sensor that digitally tracks if patients have ingested their medication. Think about that. The ramifications.
Why would you ever say okay to that?
Why would you
maybe if you're like bipolar, schizophrenic.
No.
Schizophrenic, I could maybe a little bit.
No.
Because they don't take their meds.
Why would you ever?
I wouldn't.
Okay, so we've talked about this. You take Wellbutrin, right?
Yes.
What would you? Okay.
I would never.
So.
I'm also not batshit crazy.
Well, who's to say? No, I'm not saying.
I was about to be like,
Big Brother comes in and be, you got to take your medicine, little girl. You got to take it. Otherwise.
What if I just gave it to my dog and then it went in a belly still and they're like, they're
your
taking
dog's
it
just fucked
every day? I wouldn't do that. You know that, but
I just have like 30 hamsters. Like, we were talking about the hamster story last week. They just
on Wednesday, not last week.
I'm sorry, Wednesday. They just turned into dinosaurs. They're just fucking killing everything.
Okay, so what?
So the U.S. Food and Drug Administration today approved the first drug in the U.S. with a digital ingestion tracking system. Abilify MySite. It's basically a tablet with a sensor. Has an ingestible sensor embedded in the pill that records that this is on the FDA's website, FDA.gov.
How do you work around that? Do you drop it in water?
No, you don't fucking take it.
No, but if they force you to take it, how do you work around that?
You shit on everybody. You just start shitting everywhere. There's no. I mean, what do you do? Like you have to break out anyway. So it has a ingestible sensor embedded in the pill that records that the medication was taken. The product is approved for treatment for schizophrenia.
I told you schizophrenia.
Acute treatment of manic and mixed episodes associated with bipolar 1 disorder and for the use as an add-on treatment for depression in adults.
Add-on.
What is that? That is Wellbutrin.
I think that.
Think about that.
I don't say it's right.
No, that's fucking.
Hold on. I can understand the logic from schizophrenic standpoint.
Why?
Because they get to a point where they take their medicines and they don't hear they're
No, I understand the whole logic of like, I feel better.
I'm not going to take my medicine. Somebody needs to monitor them.
Okay.
I can see that, but
if you're under the care
I think that it does
government,
I think it does take away from your civil rights.
That is absolutely removing if you're being tracked by
what if give me a second. Okay. What if you have been charged with a crime and you've been deemed mentally unstable, so you don't go to trial, you go to a
loony bin.
Yeah,
asylum.
And you've gone, now you're on this medication,
well, they're not
right?
asylums anymore, they're hospitals.
You go and you're on this medication, you're going through therapy, and you're better, and they can release you if you take this monitor because they know you're still taking your medicine.
Well, so it could
and
be like, okay, so you substitute that with a ankle collar? Like the dudes that are out on
because it doesn't say if you take your medicine. It's not about where you're at. It's about your mental state.
Am I more... Okay, and? So how do you...
What if I'm a danger to society when I'm not on my medicine?
Then you should be locked up.
But I'm good when I'm on my medicine.
So that's the thing. It's like...
here's the problem. I'll give you this. There's no, if you give this to people, there's no stopping them.
Double fisting all of a sudden. Jesus.
If you start making people take this, then you can start making more people take it. And so that's where the problem lies. They start using it for bad. Medicine. They start using it for evil instead of good.
I take allergy medicine.
I know this.
In 20 years from now, and they say, Greg needs to take allergy medicine because he'll be a burden on the healthcare system because of
That's different. I don't think you're I don't think you're a risk to society because you sneeze your ass off and have asthma.
He's a risk to the healthcare system because he has asthma. Because of his allergies. If he doesn't take this medicine, then he could have a full-blown asthmatic system.
That's not danger to society. That's danger to yourself.
It costs money to the insurance. Nope.
That has nothing.
Nope.
I mean, maybe there is a point where it will become because the insurance doesn't want to have to pay for your medical expensive. But I can see from a standpoint of somebody who's unstable, trying to live a life.
Instability is one thing. So how do you get... Okay, so that's the thing. I'm not going to hit that one. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to hit that. You have a situation where a dude is unstable.
Right.
Right. And he should be on medication. Not on medication, goes to shoot something up.
Right.
Right. Okay. What's the liability release? The release of liability that says, no, he's been tracked the whole time. Right? When I shot up this fucking whatever.
Who's liable, though?
Wouldn't that make the government liable if they fucked up? Theoretically.
You can't sue the government. You can't make the government liable.
You absolutely... Theoretically, you should be able to.
You can't, though. You should be able to.
But if they're the ones tracking you...
But you can't. It doesn't matter from that
It's a weird dichotomy, though. That's what I'm getting at. So
unvaccinated were a danger to the hospitals. People lost their jobs. They'll make up reasons to be able to track people.
Exactly.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying I understand a little bit of it.
So good point. Thank you. Okay. So I'm unvaccinated COVID guy.
Yeah.
I am.
No shit, Sherlock.
And I make you sick, vaccinated women.
Then the vaccination doesn't work. That's not on you.
So that's who hides that information?
The CDC.
So how does that information come across, right?
It doesn't.
It'll never see the light of day.
No, but that's happening now, and it has nothing to do with tracking.
But I'm being tracked. No, I'm being tracked as an unvaxxed guy.
Well, of course you are. You already are.
They put it in yours.
You're already tracked as an vax guy because you didn't have a vax card.
Oh, that's right. They made us do that at our office.
No, they didn't. They didn't make you.
Well, they said if you don't, then you are.
They did not do that either. Don't turn it into something it's not.
I'm not. Okay, let me reposition that. Thank you for the clarity. They said if you choose.
We just want to know if you're vaccinated is what they said.
And if you choose not to, then you're going to have to bullshit.
Nope, there was no going to have to.
You're going to have to take yes, bullshit.
I completed it and I said I'm not vaccinated and nothing ever came from it.
No, I did the same thing.
It was not. It had nothing.
I didn't say anything was going to come from it.
They made everybody test.
I didn't say anything was going to come from it.
They made everybody test when they went in the office before they said nobody has to test anymore.
Nope, I agree. 100%.
So it had nothing to do with vaccination or not vaccinated. If you were coming back into the office,
they were absolutely tracking us.
If you
100%.
Well, yes, because the government asked them to. I was going to call
dumbass. That's fine.
You can
say dumbass.
Fine. That's rude. No.
You can say that to me.
Nothing to do with
It is. It's everything. It's all about tracking. It's all about tracking people. Our company is fucking huge.
Let me ask you this. You don't think we're tracked? Before COVID happened, we weren't being tracked?
Our phone knows when we talk into it.
Fucking fuck.
Like,
we've been tracked.
Nope, you're positive,
We've
bitch.
been tracked for probably the last, probably even before 25 years ago. So really,
what do you guys
mean,
think? No, it's okay.
Too deep on a Friday.
No, that's the point of a Friday.
Let's see.
What did Allison say? Do you know how many companies you have access to your cameras, Mike?
Yep.
You willingly give them permission. Of course. That's exactly why I was like, how in the fuck did B get hacked? It was like she did. She hit the one thing. Like that one thing.
I have not seen The Handmaid's Tale. Is that what it's about, Allison? Because she says I've seen The Handmaid's Tale.
Jay said we're tracked with our phones, but if they have the chance to put a tracker in our bodies, absolutely. And people in like other countries are voluntarily like putting
those chips in so they can pay. Yeah.
There was I watched a show. I mean, this biohacking
identification is
biohacking is a thing. Like, people will put cards like an RFID chip in there, so that your phone,
Apple,
you can like boop, whatever. You can just do that with your hand.
Yeah.
It's the same code. It's like boop, boop, boop.
That's tracking every move you make,
and it's literally GPS track. I use GPS tracking for the work I do, based on your phone, right? To know exactly where you are at when you do this particular thing.
So that's what I'm saying. So you act like this is such a change of course, but it's
the change. The difference is the difference is this. It's not just like I get to voluntarily take it. If they slip it into,
they're not talking about slipping it in.
No, but what happens when they do? We're this fucking close. The NSA was.
So here's the thing: you may not be on prescription medicine, and they're still going to figure out a way to slip it into something that you put in your system.
But if it's not in the medicine, and then all of a sudden the FDA approves it, and it goes, "Well, this needs to be in Beth's Wellbutrin." And what? You're okay with that?
Well, I mean, honestly, is it any different than being tracked on my phone or Alexa?
100%, because you can't put it down. You can't just put it down.
Even if you put this shit down, it's still tracking you.
No,
it's still listening to every word that comes out of your mouth.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't put it down and leave it and go and move and go away from it. It's in you. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but I'm telling you, I can leave my phone at home and they can still track me out there.
How?
Cameras every fucking where.
You're in Helotes, fucking Texas.
You think that makes a difference? That's where you're a little naive. Do you think
that they care about you that much other than you becoming a psycho fucking like weird?
Because I'm important.
You are.
Okay. All right.
Welcome to The Bar is Open. This is
great combo. We're moving on.
I'm Greg, and that is Beth, and she is on her third beer.
Yes. I was like, wait, what?
You know what? This has been fun. But that's kind of the point of some of the shit. We're getting a little conspiratorial.
So I'm going to lighten it up a little before we start backing off, because it's already 10:30.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. So New Jersey.
Love you guys.
Has an increase of bears as they awake from hibernation.
Fucking COVID bears.
Fucking bears.
COVID
dang
bears.
It closed it. But so the sightings of bears
have the increase.
87%.
We're just winging our news stories tonight. We're just like, fuck it.
No, I saw it. I had it up and it closed. But 87% increase in sightings of bears.
Okay.
And 137% damage increase due to bears this year. They have seen here. So let me and it's black bears, dude. They're mean AF.
Well, they're just bears.
Well, it was a cute video. Let me see if I can get
bears are bears
to play. So give me it's kind of cute. So this is how the story starts off. Gotta find the whole little. All right, turn it on.
Turn it on. Turning it on.
So this kid and his mom were driving down the road, and this is what they see.
Go full screen on it.
It is full screen.
No, I got it. I got it up at full screen. Look. There you go.
It's a bear sitting on a light post on a wire.
It's awesome. How did he get up there?
He just climbed. It was a wooden post, so he just climbed up there and
That's a metal post, actually.
Is it? No, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was
a metal post. He just kind of like snuggled his way up there.
No, it's wooden. It just looks metal because the light is there. That's wooden. That's cool but he shit. Did. But then his brother, this kid's brother, was around the corner at a park working out, and there was a black bear there. So they're like
a family, maybe.
That's what they're wondering if they were out there together. But
I dropped my pencil.
But so yeah, so I guess black bears are a huge thing right now in New Jersey, and I just thought, oh, that's different. I think I'm going to share that.
It's cute.
I mean, it's cute until they bite your face off, because they do say in this article that there have been some humans harmed
by the bears.
Yes,
they're hungry.
So
they're coming out of the hibernation hungry. Probably.
So let's see. What's it say? There was one woman who was attacked going to check her mail. Attacked is probably a huge word, and probably.
Excuse me. It was probably like,
just smacked her.
Can I get a snack?
It just smacked her.
Bear slapped.
Right.
Instead of bitch slapped. Bear
slapped.
Smacked her on the ass.
And so there's been like two or three.
Get that out of here.
There have been 2 or 3 where people have been injured because of the bears. But I mean, they tell you not to fuck around with a bear when it comes out of hibernation.
We lived in Colorado. I have bear spray in my truck, which I need to get back from.
Another guy had his chickens killed, which, I mean, come on. They're chickens.
Tim Kennedy today posted a video of him running out of his house with a rifle. And he's like, he heard his chickens squawking. He's like, you fuck with my chicken. He goes, you fuck with my chickens or my kids, I'm going to kill you.
It's probably a cat or something.
He goes, and he's running out of his house and was fucking like, goddamn right. That's Joe.
My chicken or my kids.
Yeah, Joe's my brother.
I like how he says chicken before he says kids.
Chickens or kids.
He put chickens before kids.
They were squawking at the coop.
I know. I'm saying he said chickens or kids instead of kids or chickens.
Prioritization of like.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm fairly certain his chickens come after his kids.
I know, but it's kind of funny. But anyway, so if you live in New Jersey, beware of black bears. Is the moral of the story.
Or carry a big ass gun.
We
used to do that in Phoenix or in Colorado Springs.
We carried
big ass pistol and bear spray.
And I hollered.
Yep.
Bears.
And we carried big ass pistols. Big ass guns. This next one is yours. Oh no, my next one's mine. Oh, this one's cute. What would you do if this dog just randomly showed up in the middle of the night in your?
Hold on, my thing is not cooperating.
It's okay.
There we go.
What would you do if this dog randomly showed up in your bed in the middle of the night? This dog broke into a house in a Tennessee couple's house. Listen to the story. This is fucking. It's
adorbs.
Yeah, it's adorable. But you're like, all right. So, and snuggled her way into their bed. This is, I thought, I saw the story and I was like, I have to share this because it's fucking just awesome. Julie and Jimmy Johnson are no strangers to dogs.
Jimmy Johnson? Sounds like Jimmy Johnson.
They have 3 of their own and regularly sleep in their bed with them in their Southwest home in Tennessee. But recently, the couple woke up to find a large tan dog sandwiched between them that was not one of their own. You could see the light coming in to our into our curtains in our. This is what he's saying or she's saying. Into our curtains in our bedroom, and I feel my husband not just roll over, but kind of startle, like almost jump roll over, and I woke up. Julie said, and in a quiet but stern voice, he said, "Julie, whose dog is this?" Julie was admittedly confused, thinking it was one of ours or one of theirs, of course, or one of either Hollis, Jupiter, or Zeppelin.
Wow, those are some names.
Zeppelin, sorry. One of their 3 dogs, but then she rolled over, locked eyes with Jimmy, only to find an unknown dog in bed with them.
That's so cute. How did it get in? Did they say?
I'll tell you. So my husband went to find, my husband just went to kind of pull the blankets up a little bit, almost like they were going to protect him. Mm-hmm. And at that point, the dog got even further up on our pillows and just snuggled in and was 100% content being there. The dog just wanted to snuggle.
Whose dog is it?
So there is a picture. I have this picture and there's another picture of her and her mom. So it says, yep.
The dog and her mom?
The dog and the mom.
The real mom.
The neighbor. This is the neighbor's dog.
They didn't know their neighbor's dog?
Well, this is in the country.
Oh, so it was like
so it didn't take much time after that to realize that the strange dog was not a threat, but instead a cuddle bug. And maybe a bit of a bed hug as it pushed the Johnsons.
I mean,
to both
it's got
sides
big paws. Do you see the size of those paws?
It's a big dog, yeah. So it says after taking a look at the dog and realizing it must have had owners.
Because it doesn't look skinny.
Yeah, they went on, took some selfies of the bizarre and funny situation and posted a few photos on Facebook. The weirdest post I have ever had to make, she said. Somebody recognized the dog.
Did they say how they got it? How she got in?
So it didn't take long. I'm looking through real quick. Our overly friendly pup Nala has hit. It doesn't say exactly. I think they just had like a doggy door.
Oh,
probably.
That's cute. I would have kept
but
it.
They've all become friends. So it was one of those things like
that's cute.
If it's not a goddamn wolf jumping in your bed and you're
if it's not growling at you, it's fine.
Just wants to be comfortable.
It's laying in your bed.
Like that's about bomber.
If it wanted
size,
to hurt
maybe,
you, it would have hurt you.
You know, and you go like,
All right, so
exactly, DJ. It'd be like, I have another dog now.
Me too.
And that's exactly what I thought because I didn't see the parents' face.
Hey, so do me a favor,
ma'am,
because we're getting ready to wrap up, but you need to do your sheath.
Oh yeah.
Sheath Jonas. Do I need to call
New
it up?
Sponsor. Dun dun dun. Yes, go ahead and pull it up. Sheath underwear. I ordered me 3 pairs. 3 or 4 pairs. I think I ordered me 3 pairs. I ordered you the bralette.
Okay.
No, the padded one. And then the boy shorts. We're going to have to test out the sizes. I got you what I think I was supposed to get you. I'm not going to announce them.
Don't announce it.
But, yeah, so sheath.com, sheath underwear. We all need to change our undies once in a while.
You going to show it? Or no, you're just going to talk to it?
Go ahead and show it right here. So let me turn this off. So basically, that's me. If you scroll down just a little bit.
Yep, you have hair then.
Yeah, that's that one. That's me right there. Okay. So, yeah, absolute. That's not me. But false advertising. So if you need to change your underwear, we all need to change your underwear. Why
if you need it, because they don't need to see more.
God damn it!
If you
tell
need
me
to
when you're
change
going to plug stuff.
If you need to change your underwear, when you change your underwear, yeah, change your underwear.
Well, my point is this:
we all have to do it.
Change your underwear on a regular basis.
Thank you, sir.
But if you're going to change your underwear, change it to something that actually does something for you.
Hold your balls in its pocket.
These things have a pouch. You can literally drop your testicles into, I think.
Sounds so hot.
Right? Hot. And they separate them from your body.
Is that to keep them cool?
I think so.
Interesting.
So, they will be delivered on Saturday. I think or Sunday, one or the other. I'll have had a chance to test them out at Jiu-Jitsu on Tuesday night. Maybe Monday. I got 3 pairs coming.
All right.
I'm going to test out the Rocket Pocket.
Okay.
What were all the other names?
There were so many, I can't remember.
So many names. So, if you're interested in checking out sheathunderwear.com, if you're into sports, athletics, anything like that, women's boy shorts, I guess is that what they're kind of called?
Well, those are more like chonas than I think workout shorts.
Yeah, those, but they had boy shorts hot. Also, right?
Yeah.
So they've got those. I ordered. Give me 1 second. I'll bring it up and tell you exactly what the fuck I ordered.
Allison, several. I'll say a lot of people need underwear.
Yeah, I mean,
I need to go purchase underwear.
You know,
it's called Sheath. Sheath underwear.
SHEATH.
And the bar is open is the discount code, right?
Sheathunderwear.com.
You get 20% off with the barcode. Yep. The bar is open.
The bar is open. So I ordered
discount code, the bar is open.
Women's Airflow cheeky boy shorts for you. And I ordered you an Airflow padded sports bralette.
Okay.
And then I got myself a men's dual pouch boxer brief.
All right.
And those are the 8-inch, and those are the 5-inch. And then I got some longer ones because when I wear like jiu-jitsu shorts and I'm like going no-gi or something like that, I don't like wearing, like, a lot of guys wear spats, those things that go all the way down your fucking ankles. I'm like, that's fuck off. Like, with all that bullshit. Like, your knees gets mat burns. Like, quit being a bitch. Right? So, but I don't also want my dick hanging out of my fucking boxers, right? So, men's dual pouch, got one of those, and then I got some 8-inch, 2 different pairs of 8-inch. They were $30 a piece, $34 a piece. Yours were 20 and 24, so ultimately I got a 30 let's see here. I'll tell you exactly. Spent $135, something like that. Got to fucking trying to figure out where the goddamn discount. Anyway,
all right.
20% off
20%
all that.
off. Yeah.
So you go back.
So I'm gonna save my feel good, my actual feel good, for my new feel good. So tomorrow,
So go out to sheath.com.
We're driving to Austin.
Yep.
So that I could see friends, my Aggie friends that I haven't seen in probably a handful of years. Some 2 handfuls, some 10 years. But also Dana, who I haven't seen in 2 years, which was
DJ. So he had a very good question. Out of curiosity, how do you market underwear to transgenders? So these would actually work for anybody of any, because
you market to transgenders what they want. They're going to go and shop where they want to shop.
Well, no, these would actually, you could tuck it under, you could tuck it around, you could tie it in a knot, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I mean, theoretically, right?
Yes.
You could put something in there. Like if you don't have something, you can put something in there. That's
okay. Done.
You can put a banana in there.
What's your feel good?
My feel good. Why are we on feel goods already?
Because it is 10:42.
You're just hungry.
Fuck yeah, Friday I am.
Why are you always so hungry?
Because you don't feed me, Maurice.
Bullshit.
You don't feed.
The Lost Robot.
Oh.
Want to see this?
Yeah.
This is cute. All right. So this little Lost Robot guy. I got to get to this story real quick. Hang on. If a delivery robot creates a poetic moment in the woods of England. Womp womp. Right? So it's not every day you cross paths with a wandering robot in the woods. This robot literally was just trying to do a delivery and found a shortcut. Got lost in the woods. Matthew McCormick wasn't hallucinating when he came across a delivery robot in the woods of Northampton. Again, it's fucking the United Kingdom. I spotted the robot when I was cycling in the woods. We have them all over town for grocery deliveries, but I can't wait for that to happen. Like, just fucking drive my goddamn shit up, drop it off, and get the fuck out.
Yes, so I don't have to go over there.
You know what I mean? We have them all over town for groceries, but I was surprised to see it. It's so far from the shop, so I took a picture of it. It said, ordinarily, McCormick is a history professor. Don't give a fuck about you. He said he did take a bit of a poetic license by tweeting, on my bike ride this morning, saw a delivery robot lost in the woods. He said it doubtless knew where it was going and got there eventually. So it basically knew where it was going, but it got there eventually.
Yeah,
because it was
got
just
it took the long way.
Or did it take a shortcut? You don't know, right?
Who knows? But my first question was, did he help the robot? Like,
so
that was my first question.
That was the side of it. If you guys were listening on Wednesday, right? I talked about the microwave that was over-engineered.
And you were like, fuck this robot.
Fuck this robot, right? Because maybe that robot is actually going to kill someone.
Hey, Lloyd, we're not actually going into Austin.
We're going to Dripping Springs,
which is about half an hour. So probably not.
So if you're in Dripping Springs.
No, he was asking a favor. Oh, but we're not going to be around it.
All right,
so
cool.
All right. So you started watching Outer Range.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
you said you thought I'd like it?
Can you slow the fuck down here for 2 seconds?
I got to keep you moving.
You can go downstairs and just eat your pizza. Or you want me to get you a piece of pizza?
No.
I'll go get you the piece of pizza.
Just keep moving. Outer Range. You thought I'd like it.
Well, I haven't finished reminiscing about the robot guy.
Well, I think you've made the point that it was
You need to
lost.
drink faster. I don't like all this pressure.
Pressure. Okay, bye. Yeah, that's the problem why you're taking so damn long, because you're double fisting drunk.
So, all right.
Outer Range.
Has anybody seen Outer Range?
These guys a bunch of them swore by it.
They did?
Yeah.
Dude, I just finished it last night. The first
It's got
season.
a paranormal twist to it or something, right?
So it's basically Yellowstone. And this weird kind of alien.
Don't give too much away. I want to watch
whatever it is. Kind of. It's good. I don't know if I like it, though. That's the only thing about it.
How can you be good but not know if you like it?
It's good story, but I don't know if the story doesn't. I don't know. Does it make sense? I don't know.
Why does it have to make sense? It's make believe. See, you do this all the time.
No. Like, is there the story continuity work? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
All right.
So I'd really like to have like a closed group discussion with this. I'm just kidding. Fuck off. But it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm waiting. I like as soon as last night's episode 8.
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucker. I was like, I just need one more episode.
Well, that's
it definitely got me like.
That's
hooked.
the point. So you said they're an hour long. I need to go watch it.
Yeah, roughly an hour long. So go check it out. It is called Outer Range. If you have Amazon Prime, you can check it out. If you don't have Amazon Prime, call Beth and she'll give you her fucking log on.
All right.
Netflix, real quick. Oh wait, which one's this? Nope,
Netflix.
I'm not gonna bring that up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bring up the article, but Netflix Father. If you want to see a really fucked up show, I think I mentioned this like a couple of weeks ago, maybe, and I finally finished it. Father is a really fucked up weird show.
You're saying I shouldn't watch it,
but no, it's like a reality 3-part show about this dude that basically he artificially inseminates 91 women.
We did talk about you and I talked about it,
and yeah, it's fucked up. So there's several articles that have come out after it. I'm not going to bring it up, so I'll just talk through it real quick. But like one of the 91 or 92 kids is like, hey, we all live within like 25 miles of here.
Yeah, don't date your sister.
And he's like, you almost have to have like a fucking blood test to go on a date in that neighborhood.
That's insane, right? Well, go on the date, but don't kiss or have sex.
Jesus Christ, could you imagine that? Like, I'd move to fucking like, if I'm in Ohio, I'm like moving to Costa Rica. Fuck.
I'm sure they've all probably got.
It's weird though.
They probably
so go check it out if you want to see something that's really fucked up. Like, just that guy was just so fucked up, and he was so fucking.
And he didn't break any laws because there's nothing preventing people from being able to do this.
That was the fucked up part about it, right? But there are so many like ramifications that could happen.
Yeah.
Like there was one. I'll just give a little slice of it. Like one of the kids, her daughter was playing on the soccer team for a soccer team that her brother was coaching. She had no idea.
Half brother, yeah.
Or half brother was coaching. She had no idea. Huh. It's so fucked up. Like, go check it out. It's just really, really, it's an interesting fucking.
Jessica says they all need a tattoo to identify themselves once they get tested.
What kind of tattoo do you get, though?
You get like, I don't know.
On your earlobe, like something that's going to be like, something that's super identifying. And then She-Hulk. Holy shit. Everybody needs to go see and watch the She-Hulk.
What's it on?
Oh, it's good. Just go out and Google it, like YouTube, and pull up the She-Hulk preview.
Okay. It's a superhero movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the Hulk, only it's a She-Hulk.
Yeah. And it's a Marvel?
Remember He-Man?
Yeah.
They made She-Man after that?
Nope.
Nope. You don't remember that?
Nope.
Yeah. No, nobody is. So go out to Marvel.
It's going to be on Disney.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be on Disney. Go. Just want to share that with you. I don't know what else to say about that one, but just go look at it. Check it out.
Today in history, then.
Today in history. Today. 1862. I got to find my little Oregon Trail thing here. 1862, President Abraham Lincoln signs the Homestead Act, providing 250 million acres of free land to settlers in the West. All you had to do is not die.
Oh, he didn't happen because he died?
Oh, no. Basically, you had to. This is what was the fucking movie out of 1832, 1872, 1862? It was basically the exact same thing. So here is your end game result. You have died of dysentery. So I was like, what were the most common deaths crossing the Oregon Trail? It's easy to find. Dysentery, smallpox, measles, mumps, influenza.
You took this dark.
Were among the diseases named in the
I'm seeing what you're saying. They had 250 million acres of free land to settlers. You just had to not die getting there.
Yeah, you could go get them.
Yeah.
You just couldn't. You just had to make it and not die. This is. I mean, it basically was like fucking
getting scalped. Jessica said.
This is Squid Games.
Yes.
Like only you had to like make it across.
But it was real. It's like that commercial. It's one of the commercials that's like about mental health, but the guy gets bit by a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
And he's like, maybe we should get that checked out. No, it's fine.
No, I'm good.
Rattlesnakes are pretty dangerous. Nope. I'm tough.
those were the first things named in diaries and journals, but cholera, mountain fever, and scurvy were probably the biggest killers. Mountain fever was not even described well enough to pin down exactly what it was. So we're going to leave you with that.
Happy note.
Thank God
happy and
everybody did this all this.
Thank goodness for antibiotics.
Jessica, you're welcome for California. You keep it.
TJ.
That could have been one, man, but I don't know. So
thank you.
Godspeed to you all. Happy fucking Friday.
Happy Friday.
You know what? Cheers. One more cheers. Love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out on a Friday night. Late. It's fucking late. Or it's early, depending on where you live. You know what? Is it still sunny out in fucking the West Coast?
It's 9 o'clock now.
Is it? All right. Cheers. Catch you guys on Wednesday.
No, it's 8 o'clock. Almost 9.
Oh, Jesus. Catch you guys on Wednesday. Thanks, military first responders. Without you guys, we can't do this.
Have a great, safe weekend, guys.
You guys be safe. Take care. Cheers.
Love you.
Love you. Peace.